India well positioned to withstand US tariffs, global trade disruptions. Moodys India is better equipped than many other emerging markets to withstand the impact of US tariffs and global trade disruptions, thanks to its strong domestic growth drivers and relatively low dependence on exports, Moodys Ratings said in a note released on Wednesday. According to Moodys, a combination of governmental initiatives ranging from efforts to boost private consumption and expand manufacturing capacity to increased infrastructure spending will help cushion the Indian economy from weakening global demand. In addition, moderating inflation opens up the possibility of interest rate cuts, while ample banking sector liquidity supports credit growth. India is better positioned than many other emerging markets to deal with US tariffs and global trade disruptions, helped by robust internal growth drivers, a sizable domestic economy and a low dependence on goods trade, Moodys noted. The agency also pointed out that recent tensions between India and Pakistan, particularly the flare-up in early May, are likely to weigh more heavily on Pakistan's economy than on India's. In the event of a sustained escalation, India's economic activity is expected to remain largely unaffected, as the country has minimal economic engagement with Pakistan. Moreover, the regions responsible for India's key agricultural and industrial output are geographically distant from conflict-prone areas. However, Moodys cautioned that any increase in defense spending in response to regional tensions could put pressure on India's fiscal strength and potentially slow the pace of fiscal consolidation. Even as global trade challenges persist, especially in sectors such as autos that have some export exposure to the US, India's limited reliance on goods trade and its strong services sector act as buffers. Infrastructure investments and recent personal income tax cuts are also playing a key role in supporting GDP growth and domestic demand. Swipe left for next video. Earlier this month, Moodys revised its economic growth forecast for India in the 2025 calendar year downward to 6.3 from 6.7. Despite the revision, India is expected to register the highest growth rate among the G20 economies. In early April, the US administration announced sweeping, country-specific tariffs later paused for 90 days with a base tariff of 10% alongside higher levies on sectors like steel and aluminium. While these measures could affect global trade flows, India appears resilient in the face of such external pressures, Moodys said. Latest blogs.